All right, let's dive right in, folks. We've got a massive EFL Cup semifinal first leg coming up. Tottenham versus Liverpool. And we here at Tips Moto, your home for the best football insights right here in Kenya. We've got all the expert analysis and the absolute best odds you're going to find.
It's going to be an absolute clash of styles and ambitions. You've got Liverpool looking to continue their dominance in the EFL Cup, now under Arne Slot, their new manager. Then there's Tottenham, led by Ange Postecoglou, and they're absolutely starving to end their trophy drought.
It's been a wild ride for Tottenham just to reach this semifinal. I mean, they took down both Manchester clubs. That's not easy. And that 4-3 win over Manchester United, wow, what a showcase of their attacking power. But their high-pressing style, as exciting as it is, it's left them a little exposed defensively at times.
Yeah, for sure. And we saw that vulnerability in that 6-3 drubbing they took against Liverpool just a month ago really exposed some cracks in that defense. And unfortunately for Tottenham, they're coming into this match with a depleted backline.
It's a full-blown defensive crisis for them. Romero, Van de Ven, and Davies are all out with injuries. And to make matters worse, there's illness running through the squad. We're even hearing that a young Czech goalkeeper, Antonin Kinski, might be making his debut. Yikes.
Talk about trial by fire. Such a contrast to the strength and depth of this Liverpool side, leading the Premier League, the reigning EFL Cup champions. They've really made this competition their own in recent years, and they don't look like they're letting go of that trophy anytime soon.
No kidding. Absolutely clinical in the EFL Cup. 10 goals in their 3 games so far. West Ham, Brighton, Southampton, all brushed aside. But here's where things get interesting. We're expecting some squad rotation from Liverpool.
Yeah, that's a big factor to consider. Packed schedule, so it's likely that key players like Van Dijk and Salah might be rested. This could be a chance for some young talent to shine, players like Jarell Quansah and Harvey Elliott.
This rotation adds a whole new layer of intrigue to the match. How will Liverpool's performance be affected? Can Tottenham exploit any disruptions to their rhythm? These are the kind of tactical questions that we here at Tips Moto love to analyze.
And analyze we have. Our supercomputer's been crunching the numbers, factoring in everything, team form, head-to-head records, individual player stats, potential tactical setups, you name it.
So what's the verdict? What's the Tips Moto prediction for this massive match?
Well, after careful consideration, we're predicting a 2-4 victory for Liverpool.
A bold prediction. But I gotta say, it makes a lot of sense. Tottenham's defensive struggles combined with Liverpool's attacking firepower, even with potential rotations, it makes this outcome seem very likely.
Important to remember, though, football's a game full of surprises. We're confident in our prediction, but anything can happen on that pitch.
That's the beauty of the beautiful game, right?
Yeah.
Always room for the unexpected.
Yeah, and that's what makes this match so fascinating. Tottenham, they've shown resilience, tactical flexibility under Postecoglou despite all these challenges.
Oh, absolutely. They've proven they can adapt, find ways to win, even when things aren't going their way. That 4-3 win against Manchester United, perfect example. Down 1-3 at halftime, and they just roared back to take the victory.
Exactly. Postecoglou's attack-minded, his teams, they aren't afraid to go head-to-head with anyone. Big question is, with this defense in such rough shapes, how does he approach this match? Do they sit back, absorb the pressure, and try to hit Liverpool on the counter? Or do they stick to their attacking style and just go all out on offense?
$1 million question, right? Tough tactical puzzle for Postecoglou to solve. And then there's the human element, too. Tottenham, they're going to be desperate to prove themselves after that heavy defeat to Liverpool last month. They'll be playing with a chip on their shoulder for sure.
Definitely. That desire for revenge, the chance to end that trophy drought, it could fuel a really inspired performance from Tottenham. And don't forget about Antonin Kinski, the young goalkeeper, might make his debut.
Oh, we're definitely keeping a close eye on that one at Tips Moto. Imagine the pressure on this kid, making your debut in a high-stakes semifinal against Liverpool. If he pulls off some amazing saves, leads Tottenham to an upset. Instant legend.
Wouldn't that be something? A true underdog story. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have to acknowledge Liverpool's just incredible depth and quality. Even with some key players potentially rested, that squad is packed with talent.
Right. Their bench is practically a starting 11 on its own, full of international stars, rising young prospects. That's why we at Tips Moto believe they can handle this squad rotation and still come out on top.
Yeah, and while our prediction favors Liverpool, we always encourage our users to do their own research. Analyze the factors, consider all the possible outcomes. That's what makes football betting so exciting.
Absolutely. At Tips Moto, we don't just want to give you predictions. We want to give you the knowledge, the insights to make those informed decisions. The in-depth analysis, latest news, expert opinions, best odds. We provide the tools, but ultimately, the choice is yours. And that's what really sets Tips Moto apart. We're your trusted partner in this whole crazy world of football betting. Passionate about the game, dedicated to giving you the best, most complete analysis and insights so you can have the best betting experience possible.
Yeah, we go way beyond just simple predictions. We really dig into the tactical details, analyze player matchups, really consider everything that could impact the match. We want you to have the knowledge to make those smart, informed betting decisions.
It's not just about throwing a scoreline at you. It's about giving you that context, the analysis, the insights to understand why we think that scoreline is going to happen. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to betting.
And we're constantly updating our platforms, the latest news, those exclusive tips, that in-depth analysis. We're like your own personal football intelligence network, always working, so you have that best possible betting experience.
And speaking of staying ahead of the game, if you're not following us on social media, what are you waiting for? We're always sharing great content, breaking news, promotions, and connecting with our awesome community of football fans.
Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just search for Tips Moto and join the conversation. Best way to stay connected and get access to those expert betting tips. Seriously, you don't want to miss out.
So as we get ready for this huge EFL Cup semifinal, Tottenham versus Liverpool, remember those key questions. Will Tottenham overcome those defensive woes and pull off the upset? Can their young keeper step up, have a breakout performance?
Will Liverpool's squad rotation mess with their flow, or will their depth and quality just shine through? So many exciting questions make this match so compelling. Can't wait to see what happens.